In 2008, HUD provided VA 10,150 HUD-VASH vouchers for homeless veterans. HUD-VASH 2 in 2009 for implementation in 2010 provides 10,290 more vouchers. And here's what's important about those vouchers. Each HUD-VASH voucher can house single veterans, or they can house veterans with families, or female veterans with children. Every place else is a bed count. Here we can take care of family units or units with children. And that's why the HUD-VASH relationship is key to our ability to help the broad range of veterans who are homeless. So, education, jobs, treatment of depression, substance abuse, safe housing. We must do it all. This is about challenging all the assumptions, even those that go to the very heart of one's organization. I've asked why, for example, 40 years after Agent Orange was last used in Vietnam, and some of you know we've just made a decision regarding service-connected disability for Agent Orange with 3 primary diseases. But 40 years after Agent Orange was last used in Vietnam, 1971, this secretary is still adjudicating claims for service-connected disabilities related to its toxic effects. And why 20 years after Desert Storm, we're still deliberating the debilitating effects of whatever causes Gulf War illness. Left to our present processes, 20 and 40 years from now, some future secretary could be adjudicating service-connected disabilities from the ongoing conflicts. We have to review our processes. We've begun that as well by challenging the assumptions. It includes reviewing how VA serves a reserve component that has been employed in ways not seen since World War II. We should have done this review. There's no reason to wait till this point. We should have done this review a long time ago. But especially now, this review is necessary. We're looking for better ways to serve RC veterans. We're being proactive in providing earned care and benefits, but my question to my people is this enough? Do we know enough? Do you know enough about the reserve component experience to be able to deal with the differences? I mean, all of us think we understand because those who have the active component background make assumptions. I'm challenging those assumptions. Do we know enough? As a department, we're striving to be responsive and as flexible as you and your soldiers and airmen have been and have had to be. As most of you know, Guard and Reserve members returning from combat tours are entitled to 5 years of free VA health care and 180 days to obtain a one-time dental evaluation and treatment. Time marches very quickly unless we are reaching out and helping you get those youngsters to understand their benefits and to leverage their opportunities to benefit from them. As we're finding out, with this generation of veterans, a letter in the mail doesn't cut it. They don't. There has to be personal contact for the message to get across. And so we've designed an outreach office. We've put up an outreach office with a plan to do that. It's called 7 Touches of Outreach. The goal of this program is to engage Guard and Reserve veterans at least 7 times during the deployment cycle with targeted messages and face-to-face encounters with our VA staff members. Touchpoint 1, VA's Reserve Component DMOB initiative to ensure RC veterans returning from a combat zone are introduced to VA during out-processing at the 61 DMOB sites. And we know we're not going to get it all done there, but that's the introduction and a handshake. They receive an overview of VA services and benefits and are enrolled at that time in VA healthcare. Members are assigned an OIF program manager to contact who will set up their initial health and dental appointments at a VA facility of their choice. We're working with General John Ellington, National Guard Chief of Chaplains, and with Family Readiness Coordinators to implement this DMO program for both soldiers and airmen in the Guard. Since May 2008, We have supported over 1,295 demob events, briefed over 730,000 veterans, and enrolled 73,000 veterans, and enrolled 70,000 of them into the VA, a 95% enrollment rate, which is huge for us. Touchpoint 2 is VA's individual ready reserve muster, primarily affecting the reserve, Army Reserve elements. We initiate these. Seriously injured or ill veterans who have previously used VA medical system and